Hey, how we doing today? Hope you're doing fine like always. Appreciate you watching my videos. And today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about goal setting. Alright, goal setting, I've been learning a little bit about this and I kind of want to share it with you and give you some ideas maybe that you can maybe take to whatever you want to do. This can go for anything, I talk about business a lot, but this can go for anything in your life. People nowadays really don't goal set. They don't, they don't have any goals. They just kind of work along. Um, Even in their own jobs, it's just a job to them. They don't have any goal to make it better, and to make more money or to get a better career. It seems like they just lost hope. So if you really want something, if you really, really want something, I don't care what it is, I don't care what it is. If you really want something, focus on it. Focus on it for 30 days. Write it down. Put pictures up. Say you want to go on vacation to somewhere in Italy or something. Find some pictures. Make you a goal setting board. Or just put the pictures on the wall or the refrigerator, wherever you are most of the time. If you're at work all the time, put them there. Focus on that for about 30 to 40 days. That's all you think about. Focus on that vacation, or focus on making $10,000, or focus on something that you want, a new career. Focus on something that you want and see if you don't get it. Because if you focus on it, it's always in your mind. Okay? It's always there. So what happens in about 30 to 40 days is your mind starts to reprogram, and it says, okay, Glenn, you want to make $10,000 in a month. Well, we got to figure out how to do that. So throughout that month, as long as I'm focusing on what I need and I'm taking action, you have to take some kind of action, especially, when you're making money or something. You just can't say, okay, universe, give me my $10,000. Not going to happen. But if you focus on it, it will give you some way to make that money. It'll give you an idea. It'll give you something that you need to make that happen. So, most people nowadays, they don't focus on anything. If they do focus on something, it's generally negative. Like they're worried about the world, or they're worried about what Congress is going to do, or something. You got the idea. Alright guys, if you really want this, really, you have to focus on something that you want and stay positive and think about it when you get up. Write it down, keep it with you in your pants or in your wallet or purse or whatever. Think about it. Hey, see, the universe gave me some money. I didn't know that was in there. Anyway, listen, think about it for the next 30 days. And if you want to do a little test, I thought of a little test maybe you could do. Sometimes guys or girls, doesn't matter, well, they really, like, say guys, okay, a lot of guys don't like to go dancing, all right? So it's something the wife wants or the girlfriend wants, and they want you to go dancing, and you really don't want to, and so you kind of fighting it. You're like, you're gonna end up going anyway, So if you're going to end up going, let's make it a positive, something that you want to do. Just say, I got to go anyway. I may as well be good at it. Be more positive about it. You get the idea? Because you, in your mind, saying, I don't want to go. But if you turn that around and say, well, I have to go anyway, I may as well have a good time while I'm doing it. That's what I wanted to say. You may as well have a good time while you're doing it. And the same thing goes with the girls. Maybe the guy wants to go fishing and you don't really want to go fishing. Well, make something positive out of it. Put a bikini on, lay in the sun. You don't have to fish. All you have to do is be there. Make something positive out of it. Alright, guys? Focus on what you want. Take action on what you want. And somehow, I don't know how, it'll appear. Something will help you say, okay, I want you, it'll give you an idea. Maybe it's an image or an idea. And if you do that, and most likely in 30 days, if you kept positive the whole way and got rid of all the negative stuff out of your life, news, that's a terrible thing. Don't stop watching the news. I never watched the news. I hated it when I was a kid, and I never watched the news except for the weather or if there's a hurricane or something coming. The news to me is like, I don't want to watch the news. My wife put the news on. I'm like, what are you watching that for? That's negative, man. So, if you just realize what you're doing, it will help you. It will help you. I can guarantee it will, because it's helped me so many times with my health. I knew, your mind is very, very complicated. And it can make you sick, because you put that thought in there. I used to get anxiety. I used to get sick when I had to go somewhere. Man, now I'm going everywhere. I don't have no problem. But until I realized that I was actually doing it, you yourself are doing it, then when you realize it, you can change it and make it better. I've had a lot of problems in the last 20 years, and I created all of them. Health-wise, hey, I'll tell you another story right here. I had a month. I had a whole month. I used to blame myself, and I guess I brought it on myself. From what I understand, I brought it on myself. I used to have a month, and it used to be like March or February, and that whole month something happened almost every day that was just bad. I get a ticket, and something, I can't remember all the things that went wrong, but it was always a negative thought, always. And it went on for years, man, years. Finally, I figured I was doing it all, and I don't have that anymore. I haven't had any problems like that for a long time, because I realized I was doing it. I couldn't believe it, I was the one doing it. And I used to be really super negative. When I was younger, if you gave me a raise, I'd say, well, 10 cents, you can keep it, when you get 10 cents an hour, it's like, you can keep that, I don't want it. So, it was always something negative in my life. And now, I've changed it, and I can't say I am totally like that, I'm human. But, I realize that I'm doing things, and I turn around and I'll either say cancel, and try to make something positive out of it, or something in that area where I'm not, being negative. Because, I found out I'm going to get what I want if I be positive, if I focus and understand what I am doing is the problem. It's either the problem or the, help. So if I'm doing something negative, it's going to go against me. I got to do something positive. So, it doesn't, it balances out. But if you're doing something negative and negative and negative, what are you going to get? Negative. If you're over here doing something positive, 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 what's going to happen? Good stuff. So I hope you like this. Guys, I probably rambled a little bit too long, but I hope you like this. If you got any questions, leave me a comment. Let me know how you like it. Share it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. I surely appreciate you watching my videos.